Hey guys, it's me, Fia. Okay, today I'm going to answer all of your questions that you guys have submitted to me about henna. These are in no particular order. I probably should have put them in order, but oh well. Okay, question number 1. Can you henna if you've already colored your hair? Yes, you can. You just have to make sure that it's body art quality henna. Some hennas that are not body art quality have additives or metallic salts in them, and they can react badly with chemically treated hair. I think it's a good idea before you henna for the first time, whether your hair is colored or not, to harvest some of your shed hair from your comb. Mix your henna, let it sit for 12 hours or whatever so the dyes can release, and apply some of that henna to that hair you've collected. Let it sit in a little plastic baggie for a couple of hours, like you would if you were just, doing regular henna. Then you can rinse the henna off of the hair and see what the henna has done to your hair. That'll give you a preview of what the color will look like, and it will let you know if your hair might react badly to the henna. And if it does, then it's probably not real henna. A lot of times, if you go to drugstores or just like the regular beauty supply stores, you'll see like the boxes of henna, and sometimes I think they're even in like liquid form, or they'll say like, this one dyes your hair this color, this color, this color, this color. Like that's might be henna, but it's mixed with something else, and I don't really recommend that you use those because you don't really know what they're going to do to your hair. The question number 2. Is there a henna treatment that can change my color to a dark auburn red or any color in the red family? Well, henna only stains an orangey red color. So depending on what hair color you're starting with, you could end up with a dark auburn red or a color in the red family. You just have to remember that henna is a stain, or it's almost like a rinse. So it's kind of going to mix with whatever color you already have on your head. So if your hair color is really light, you're going to get a lot more of the red color. But if your hair is really dark brown, or if it's black, you're not going to notice it so much, but you'll see like a nice red highlight in the sun. Okay, question number 3. Will henna loosen my curl pattern? Henna can loosen your curl pattern, and it varies from head to head. The first year that I did henna, I'd never noticed that it loosened my curl pattern at all. But just recently, when I started back up, I did henna treatments 2 weeks in a row to get the color at my roots back to match up with the rest of my head. And I did notice that the top section of my head, which is already looser than the rest of my hair, it was loosened by the henna. So it's kind of like, whoa. But the next week when I washed my hair, it looked like it was back to normal. And my mom, she does henna too, and her natural hair texture is probably like a 3C. She has loose curly hair. When she does henna, it loosens up her texture more. So I'm thinking that if you have like wavy hair, or if you have loose curly hair, the chances of your curl pattern loosening are greater than if you have more tightly coiled or kinky hair. Okay. Question number 4. Can I color over henna? This is trickier than hennaing over colored hair. Henna does coat the hair strands, so it might be harder for some of the hair dyes to take. And there have been cases where dyeing over henna has caused the hair to turn black or green because of some of the chemicals that are in hair dyes. So I would only recommend going to a professional and having them take a look at it, having them have a go at it before getting a box of color and dyeing over your henna hair. Question number 5. Where do you buy your henna? I get my henna from a local Indian grocery store in Newark. There's a ton of Indian grocery stores in my area. So you can do a search on Google, Indian grocery stores, and put in your zip code or whatever, and you'll probably get a whole list. They're a great place to get your henna because it's so much cheaper. I get the Rajasthani henna, and I get it for like $2 a bag, and the bags are like 170 grams. And before, I was buying my henna online, and it was like $5 a box, and I was getting the Jamila henna, so I had to use like a box and a half, because my hair is longer now. So I wasn't trying to pay that. So it's nice to be able to just hop in my car, go to the Indian grocery store and pick up the henna. In the Indian grocery stores, they have like a lot of great oils and other things to check out too. So if you have one in your area, I definitely recommend going. Question number 6. Is there a colorless henna? If you don't want the color of henna, but you want some of the conditioning benefits, then I would recommend checking out Cassia. I think that's how you say it. It's Cassia. If you have dark hair, you won't get any color from it at all. But from what I've read, and I've never tried it, but from what I've read, the conditioning benefits don't last quite as long as they do with henna. My sister, her hair color is like a sandy brown with natural blonde highlights. So she wants some of the conditioning benefits, but she doesn't want red hair. So I think I'm gonna get her some Cassia, and maybe she'll do a video on it, so she's not like left out. Question number 7. Do you henna gloss at all? I have before. I don't really do it though because I kind of feel like it's like a waste of the henna powder sometimes. You don't leave it on for as long. You might leave it on for like an hour or 2 hours or whatever. And you mix it with honey, and some people mix it with yogurt or conditioner. But I prefer to do regular henna treatments. I feel like I get more of the benefits that way when I just have the henna on my hair. I get better color too. Number 8, how difficult is the henna to wash out? It's not too difficult, but I recommend that you fill up a tub with water, dip your head in the tub, and kind of swish your head around and kind of rub your scalp to get the henna out. You'll get most of it out that way, and then you can get in the shower or go to the sink and co-wash it out the rest of the way. I have tried to rinse my henna out just at the sink, and it never really works out well. I have best results when I dunk my hair in a tub of water. Okay, number 9. Does henna dry out your hair? Some people, the henna does dry out the hair. For me, it does not. I kind of think it depends on what you mix in with your henna. But yeah, whenever I rinse out my henna, my hair feels super clean and super soft. Question number 10. Do you use super moisturizing conditioner when you henna? I usually do deep condition my hair after I henna, and I use a conditioner like Land Handmade's Honey Hemp Conditioner. That's like my favorite conditioner. Aussie Moist, or yes, the Cucumbers. That's my other favorite. Question number 11. What was your hair color before henna? My hair color was actually a cinnamon brown or reddish brown. I don't know what you would call it. I'll show you guys some pictures though of what my hair color was before I did henna. So you'll see pictures of my hair from when I was relaxed, and then pictures of my hair from when I was natural. And I'm also going to show you guys some pictures of what my hair is like now with the henna. So you'll kind of see pictures of like with flash probably, so you can really see the red color with the light, and then what it just looks like in natural light. Because with my cameras, I use 2 cameras. I use my Canon, or I use the camera on my MacBook Pro. It looks different on each one. Like on here, it looks kind of dark. My hair is not this dark in person. Question number 12. How do you return to your natural hair color? Well, I'll tell you something. I thought that the henna would completely fade out of my hair, and it definitely did not. When I stopped doing henna, I probably had about like a good 1.5 inches, 2 inches of new growth, and it was looking kind of weird. Maybe if I had like 10 inches of new growth, it would look kind of cool, but like the tips were just red. But if you want to go back to your natural hair color, you're going to have to let it grow out. If you have dark hair, like black hair, dark brown hair, you're kind of at an advantage because you don't really have to lose your natural hair color because you'll only really see the henna in the sun. Other than that, you can try dyeing over the henna, but like I said, see a professional if you want to try doing that. Is henna expensive? It depends on where you get it. I've seen online that it can get kind of expensive, but if you can find an Indian grocery store, it's pretty inexpensive. And like I said, I get mine for $2 a bag, and the bags are like 170 grams. So, question number 14, how often do you henna? When I first started to do henna over a year ago, I would do it like once a month if I could. But now I do it whenever I can, really, because I love how it makes my hair feel. So when I started to do the henna again, I did it once a week for 2 weeks. And now that I've got the color that I want, I like stagger it out more. I did just do henna last week. So I'll probably go back to doing it like once a month because the conditioning effects usually last for about 4 weeks or so. And when I say like conditioning benefits or conditioning effects, like henna makes your hair really, it makes my hair feel really, really, really soft. Like after doing it a couple times now, especially back to back, like I'm definitely noticing a difference in my hair. My hair my hair is naturally coarse. I have a lot of hair. It's heavy. My hair feels lighter. It looks the same, but it feels lighter. It definitely feels softer. It doesn't feel as coarse as it did before. And it's stronger too. You'll notice that your hair will shed less. You'll probably get less split ends and everything. So henna is awesome. Question number 15. What do you use to mix henna and why? I usually mix my henna with water and lemon juice, or I'll use water and apple cider vinegar. Sometimes I'll add honey to my mixtures if I have it on hand. But I use lemon juice or apple cider vinegar, not both of them at the same time, because they are acidic and they'll help the dyes to release faster. Some people might find the lemon juice or the apple cider vinegar mixed with the henna to be drying. So if you use those and you find that your hair is dry after you henna, then that's why. This does not dry my hair out though. I get great results with it. But some other options that you can use with the henna are just plain old water. I have done that and my hair has turned out great. Or you can use tea too. Some people use green tea. Just make sure it's not hot, okay? Just make sure it's like room temperature. So yeah. So those are all the questions that I had about henna. So I hope this helps you guys out, and if you have any more questions, definitely feel free to ask. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.